Hi, my name is Leo and today I want to answer some questions. Originally, I planned to record this video outside because it's pretty warm for November. Actually, I'm pretty happy that I didn't, because outside it's not really cozy, it's stormy like hell and the wind almost blew me off my bike today. Feels like a hurricane coming up. And somehow it gets darker and darker and it's not even 2 p.m. This is how winter must be in Scandinavia. Jed Taylor recently posted a video in which he answers a couple of questions his psychologist had asked him, and since I think it might clarify some things also for me myself, I will answer them in this video from my point of view. I wrote them down on this little notepad. First question. Imagine you could start life over right from the moment you were born. Knowing everything you know now, you get to choose which sex you're born. What choice would you make and why'd you make that choice? Alright, it's the very first question and I don't really have a straight answer to this. What a great start. On one hand, it would be cool if I had been male assigned at birth. I dream about and imagine myself being in a body that's more like the common biological male, and being born as such would make things so much easier. I would not have spent hours, days, nights, months, years trying to figure out who I am, what I am, what's wrong with me, why I don't feel like all the girls I knew, why I was so different, what gender identity actually means, and especially for me, there would not have been so many conflicts in my life, both inner conflicts and outer conflicts. Can you say that in English? Outer conflict? You know what I mean. I would not have wasted tons of energy pondering and thinking about myself and my situation. Well, I repeat, it would have been so much easier. On the other hand, there have been experiences and occurrences I don't want to miss. Being female assigned at birth and now living as a guy, I know both worlds. And this is an advantage in so many ways. Not only that I can compare the cleanliness of both ladies' and gentlemen's bathrooms, I want to believe that I also understand how the worlds of both genders work and how they are constructed. Oh, let me add to this quickly. For me, there are more than just two genders. But let's face it, for society, unfortunately not. So please forgive me that I'm talking binary shit. Where did I stop? Well, having lived in both gender worlds, I think I've had bazillions of opportunities to watch, analyze, and make subjective conclusions about them. If I had been male assigned at birth, chances are very likely that I wouldn't even be aware of what gender actually means. And that there's more to it than just sex, what's in your pants, or what your passport says, like most cisgender people believe. Maybe I will do a separate video about this in the future. To make a long story short, I'm really glad that I didn't have to decide what I was assigned at birth. Question number 2. Do you identify with the definition man trapped in a woman's body? In my opinion, this phrase is difficult. Not to pronounce it, but on a semantic level. I'm not a native speaker of the English language, but for me, trapped means something like sitting in a cage, like really being trapped in a cage. And for me and my body, this is really not the case. Of course, my body has done a very good job to hide my inner self and let society and my environment think that I'm a girl. My mind and my body, though, belong together. Hence, I wouldn't want to say that one holds the other as a prisoner. The other difficult word in the phrase is woman's body. This would actually mean that it's the body of a woman, which it is not. At least not really. The parts are the ones of a woman's body, but it's still my body. Gosh, that's a hard question. Let's move on to the next one. Do you have gender dysphoria? You feel there's something really bad about being perceived as your biological sex. Or do you have gender euphoria, where you feel there's something really great about being perceived as your target sex? Yes, I am dysphoric when someone calls me lady, miss, ma'am, or the German equivalents respectively, since I'm living in Germany. And I'm very dysphoric when someone uses female pronouns. And since I'm getting misgendered pretty much every day, I'm dysphoric on a daily basis. And this sucks. It's usually strangers, but also people who know me and still struggle with my preferred pronouns. And it makes me pretty uncomfortable. Not to say it makes me almost puke in public. Just yesterday I went to the coffee shop where I always get my coffee from. And the woman asked, while looking at me, what the lady wants to have. I don't know, there weren't any ladies around. She was still looking at me, and I ordered my coffee like I always do because I'm too surprised and too speechless and too and I can't do anything. I can't say anything. And this really it sucks. So yes, hello dysphoria. And yes, I am euphoric when someone uses the right pronouns or refers to me as Mr. or just a male person. Somehow then I feel like respected in a way. And I'm still surprised sometimes when someone in one of my courses says something like, he said this and that, referring to me. And my inner self at that moment just smiles. She said he. Yeah, great. Yeah, I can't get enough of this he shit. So people respect pronouns. These were my answers to the questions provided by Chet Taylor. Check out his video. I will put the link in the description below, or somewhere here or here or here or here. I don't know yet. Have a nice day and see you next time. Bye.